I'm Bree the Plant Lady.
And I'm Aiden.
And today we are getting some native Juniperus virginianus planted. I found some Taylor juniper at a garden center in Carborough. I was so excited because I've been looking for these for ages. And we've decided we're gonna go ahead and replace this struggling weeping yaupon with this nice evergreen upright juniper that I think will look significantly better in the long haul. So basically we're just gonna dig out this weeping yaupon, transplant it into the woods where I think it can stay wetter, much easier. And well, I think this juniper is exactly what could probably buy a few more, but for now we're gonna start with one. So stay tuned to watch our progress. All right, so hopefully all of you watched our video about burning muley grass. We've been doing some research and we decided before I planted the juniper to go ahead and do a burn back of all the dried material on the carex, which are planted in here. And as you can see, they're burning great. Again, we are very wet right now, so burning right now is not a bad decision. And we have a hose on our handy, but that's made it significantly easier for me to even see where the hole is to plant the juniper. And I of course want to add some soil cube because this bed, we built it a year ago, really lean. It's mostly sand and it proved to be too difficult to keep watered. That's why we've had to replace so many plants. So I want to go ahead and remediate that now by top dressing with soil cube, because I know that even when we get really hot and dry in the summer, when I water it, the soil cube will actually retain moisture. And that's precisely what wasn't happening last year. So I'm really pleased though, Aiden, with how this looks.
Oh, yeah, me too.
It's not burning anything that's green. It's only burning the stuff that's dry. And that's precisely what we wanted, and it's way easier than doing this by hand. And we have a really limited pocket, a window to do this because the bulbs are all starting to emerge. Yeah. So we're really not going to be able to walk through here for much longer. Nope. So we've got to make haste while the sun shines. Aiden, I've been watching Masterpiece Theater for like, I don't know, 5 days straight. So if I start sounding like I'm living in Britain in the 1700s, that's why. It is so incredible to watch how efficient fire is. This is a real game changer for maintenance. Thank you for this present.
Oh yeah.
It's really a present to both of us. Just to give you guys an up close view, you can see where it burned, but then anything green is untouched. So this is definitely like hitting the easy button. And it really cleared out so much mass. I mean, you couldn't even see the ground before. Now I can dig a much better hole and I can dump a whole lot of soil cube in place. And we're gonna go ahead and burn all of them. It's gonna make the bed look so much better immediately. Well, this has very quickly gone from a video about planting a juniper to just overall native garden maintenance. And here in Fuquay-Varina, North Carolina, we're 18 miles south of downtown Raleigh. January is actually a good time to do some of these cutbacks, and I know that recently there's been a big push to have people leave stalks up for native bees to get into. And my philosophy right now is I have so much material for native insects to be able to overwinter in that I can also go ahead and do some cutbacks as I have the time and I have good weather for it. Certainly burning those sedges, that was primarily Carex muskingomensis, but we also burned Lurida and Cherokeansis. That is a game changer for maintenance. It was so easy. It was so easy, and it didn't burn the crown. It didn't really burn anything that was green. It only burned off the dry stuff. So now in my process, because I struggled to keep this bed watered last year, I'm gonna go ahead and do a generous top dressing of soil cube. This is humus rich compost. I've got a new code for the new year. Bree Grows 24 will help you save extra money on every big bag you order for the whole year. But right now, Soil Cube is having an early bird special. So now through the end of February, all bags are $30 off, and with my code, you'll save an extra $5. So it's really awesome. I have a link in the description as well as a link in my profile on YouTube, so you can utilize that anytime you want. And basically I am putting down several inches, and I'm not particularly concerned if I'm covering the crowns of some of the perennials, because all of these plants are so vigorous that I know they'll just grow right up through. But I've got a really limited window to do this because all of the daffodils are starting to emerge out of the ground. So I've got like 2 or 3 days before they get so tall that you really won't be able to walk through the bed. So I'm gonna go ahead and make haste while the sun shines. Also, I have been deeply watching Masterpiece Theater. I'm about to start season 3 of Poldark, and it's everything that I can do to not run inside and just sit and watch TV. So it's great to be outside taking advantage of this glorious early January day. Well, you guys, after a couple of very sedimentary days where honestly I have this like terrible shoulder pain, I think it's from my posture sitting on the couch, just really totally not okay at all. We got 2 bags of Soil Cube unloaded today, and I am definitely going to count this as the best start to the new year. So as you can see, I got this bed top dressed. There's still some areas that I need to do. No worries, I've got more bags of Soil Cube in the backyard. I just really wanted to get the bags that were in the front kind of emptied and cleaned up so that everything looks neat and tidy again. And now, because I've gotten this top dressed, I've decided I'm gonna go ahead and do a cottage garden seeding. So you'll have to stay tuned to watch that video coming up. Well, I hope you'll be inspired by this, and as always, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Happy gardening.